So we have one cat here. Oh, and the other, oh, no! No! It's okay, Leia. It's okay. Does Cleo want to leave? You don't gotta. Come here. Come here, Cleo. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Very mean of me to suggest that. Hey guys, it's Cece, and welcome to the fourth and final week of Emojiathon. It is Sunday, which is why I am still in my pajamas, and my hair is, you know, actually not that bad, but it's, you know, I was in bed until like noon, just been laying on the couch all day. My sister and I are currently watching Tangled because it's been a Disney-themed kind of month, and I love Tangled and haven't seen it in a long time. To catch you up, I have read about 50 pages or so of The Abyss Surrounds Us. I read that last night before I went to sleep. I'm hoping to read a bunch more today. Maybe I'll take a bath because my muscles are so sore from yesterday. I can't. I might be too old to go hardcore against children and blow up obstacle courses. I may have grown out of that time of my life. My back is killing me. I feel like I'm 80. I'm only 22. But yeah, we're watching Tangled upstairs, and I'm in the garage because I'm about to grab us some Hot Pockets because it is time for us to have a nutritious dinner. And that's exactly what I'm going to cook up for us. So I'm just about to go to bed, and I thought I would check in before I do that. My sister and I finished watching Tangled. Always a grand time. A great movie. Just so good. My mom and I watched a couple of episodes of the IT Crowd because that's the thing that we like slowly are working our way through. And then tonight before we went to sleep, my sister and I cleaned out her closet, cleaned her room, and played some games on our Wii. But other than that, I took a bath. I take so many baths, but I truly felt that I needed one today after feeling so sore. And I've gotten to about page 116 of The Abyss Surrounds Us. I'm really liking it now that I'm getting into it. I think this would make a fabulous movie. I would love to see this as a movie. It's got such a great, like, future meets pirates aesthetic. Plus, there are queer ladies. I'm just like, I'm so about it. I'm excited to hopefully finish that tomorrow, but for now I'm going to go to sleep. And, yeah, tomorrow I'll wake up and work on videos and work and a whole bunch more. So, good night. Okay, so this is very weird. I had already pre-planned to post a video tomorrow that was Harry Potter themed, and then today I woke up and found out it was like the 20th anniversary of the first Harry Potter. So like, what a crazy random happenstance, you know? Last night I read like another 60 pages of The Abyss Surrounds Us. I'm about halfway through now. I'm really liking it more. I think it's picking up a lot. I think that it's really intense, but I'm not quite on board with the ship yet. I'm not quite there with the two of them.
I got the art!
What'd you get?
Got the art supplies.
Zoe's going to do art. So we're on our own tonight, and so Zoe's trying to entertain herself. And we're gonna watch the second half of a Harry Potter sequel while she draws me, which neither of us are particularly artistically inclined. How do you think this is gonna go?
I told her earlier I thought that even though she was beautiful, she's gonna end up looking like a goblin.
I'll show you at the end when it's done. So I think we're gonna turn on a Harry Potter sequel and do that for a while, and hopefully I'll read more of The Abyss Surrounds Us tonight. And then I have to edit a couple of videos and pre-upload them because I'm gonna spend the next few days with my friends, and they don't live near me. So yeah, it's time to watch our musical. So this is the final product. I challenged Zoe to do dot paint art of me. We have a nice note. Yeah. You know, I'll be honest with you, the pencil drawing was pretty impressive. It was. How do you feel about your work?
I wish I had never painted it.
Good review. Want me to make you some dinner now? Hey, so I read a bunch more of The Abyss Surrounds Us last night while I stayed up way too late trying to edit a video that I posted today, but I have a little under 100 pages left of The Abyss Surrounds Us, which is awesome. I only worked for about an hour this morning. We got a new air conditioning unit in the office and it's not working, so it was so hot. It's like 90 to 100 degrees today, and it was just roasting in the office, so we all decided wasn't worth it, and we left, and I just went home, filmed my video for Friday, dropped off something at the post office for a friend, and now I am driving to a friend's house where I'm going to be staying for actually the remainder of the month. So it is Tuesday today, and I am not going to be leaving until Friday. That's the 30th, and that will be the end of June. But I am all packed and set, and hopefully I'm gonna have a good time with my friends, but they live about an hour away, so I have a little bit to drive, and I'm going to turn on some music, drink my coffee that I just got from Mickey D's, which is directly behind me, and then I'm gonna go stay with my friends. So I didn't actually read any of The Abyss Surrounds Us last night, but we did watch the entirety of the first season of Glow. Binged all 10 episodes, stayed up too late doing it, and what a show. I want more. I thought it was fabulous. I loved every single character. I loved that it was like female driven, and then there was also like obviously very heavy female creative team. Like I saw most of the episodes were directed by women, which was really obvious when you were watching it. It's just like 80s and fun and has great relationships, and I love everybody in it, and I want more. So I'm up now. One of my friends is not up. One of them is gone at an appointment for a minute, so I'm going to read a little bit of my book before she gets back, I think. Hey guys, it's been more than a day since I checked in. I don't really vlog that much when I'm at my friend's house, and so it just kind of falls through the cracks when I'm there. I am sorry about that. Since I last checked in, I finished reading The Abyss Surrounds Us by Emily Skrutsky, I think. And now I'm forgetting. I think that the end was much stronger than the beginning, and the way that the relationship was done, the way it was stretched out, by the time I got to the end, I was so into it. Oh, there's a woman walking. I was really into it by the time it came to a close. It was exciting. Where is this movie? This needs to be a movie immediately. It would be incredible. Speaking of movies, 2 days ago, I went and saw Baby Driver, which is the new Edgar Wright movie. Edgar Wright is my favorite director, and the movie only solidified it. It was fun to watch, but also, like, watching it happen and listening to it happen in front of me was incredible in terms of thinking about, like, filmmaking. Every single sound effect in that entire movie is set to a beat, is set to whatever song is playing at that moment, and there's almost no moment when music isn't playing. I think it's just genius to watch happen because I can't even imagine the kind of work that went into that. I started reading Tosh Hart's Tolstoy. I'm almost all the way through it, which is impressive, but I cannot tell you about that yet because I am outside of the King's English. That is a bookstore in Salt Lake City that does a lot of author events, and I am here to meet Mackenzi, author of The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Her debut book was actually This Monstrous Thing, which I haven't read yet, but Gentleman's Guide is my most anticipated release of the year, and I was so lucky. It just came out on Tuesday, and now I get to go and meet her and get my book signed. So I have about 7 or so minutes to go pick up my book from the front desk and go find my seat, and I am going to go do that and meet an awesome author.
And I pitched the bottle into the gray water where it bobs for a moment for the bow.
Hey, I'm in the same spot, so I know it seems like I haven't moved, but I swear I have been inside of the event for a while now. Actually, I've been there for about 2 hours, and now it is finally over, and I have my signed copy of Gentleman's Guide, which I will show you later. I also got a bookmark and a couple of really cute pins, and Mackenzi Lee was just like super nice and did such a great like Q&A session. She was so cool. I also met one other author, and now I'm completely forgetting her name and I feel terrible. I will look it up and say it again later, but she is writing a book that's coming out in September called Speak Easy, Speak Love, which is a 1920s retelling of Much Ado About Nothing, which is my favorite Shakespeare book. I will definitely be looking into that when I get back. And I met a subscriber, which is cool. I already knew that she worked there, but it was really fun to talk to her for a long time about books and Sarah J. Maas and queer books and all of that kind of thing. And now I have like an hour to drive before I get home and try to finish Tosh Hart's Tolstoy, so it's time for me to drive. Okay, you guys, oh my god, I just got home. So first of all, I have to show you. So I got Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Look how pretty. And then I got it signed. So there you go. That's what does it say? Fortune favors the flirtatious. Fortune favors the flirtatious. That's how it's signed. Besides that, I also picked up a Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue bookmark, and I picked up 2 pins or badges or whatever. So we got I Heart, or I Ship Monty and Percy, and then Abso-Bloody-Lutely. But I got home and a cool thing is here. 2 packages were waiting for me from Penguin Random House. So this first one is one that I knew was coming. They emailed me and asked if I wanted to read a few of their upcoming or just recently released books. That's what this is. But I also got a super... Oh no. The fire detector in here is out of batteries. We're just gonna try to get through this. I also got a super extra special box for She Persisted, which I believe is a children's book by Chelsea Clinton. So I'm gonna open this. You guys, oh my god, this came with such cool stuff. Okay, so I have a postcard with She Persisted on it. I have a rubber band bracelet, which is She Persisted, So Should You. A little teeny tiny tote bag with the cover on one side and She Persisted over and over and over again on the other side. This is such a great bag. And what looks like 2 t-shirts? Yeah, so this also came with 2 t-shirts. We have a youth medium, which honestly might fit me better than the other one. It's a little short, but it says She Persisted, and then with art on the back, and then a women's large. Which, yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to see which one fits better. But then it also has, of course, the book, She Persisted, which is going to be an absolutely beautiful book. I flipped through it when I saw it at the store the other day, and I cannot wait to finish looking through it. I think this is just about, oh yeah, 13 American women who changed the world, and I think it's going to be great. And then we have the 3 books that I already knew Penguin was sending me. So we've got This Is Really Happening, True Stories by Erin Shack. We've also got this is Akata Witch by Nendi Okorafor. And the last one they sent me is Perfect 10. This is by Elle Phillips. It was one of my most anticipated releases of the year. Those are everything that came from Penguin. Not bad as a return trip home surprise. I am a fan. Okay, so the final day of Emojiathon is officially over. I'm actually recording this a few days after June ended. It just kept never happening that I filmed like a wrap-up portion. But on the final day of Emojiathon, I did finish reading Tosh Hearts Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby, which I really did like. I think that there were some things about it that were a little tropey and predictable for me, but I really liked a lot about it still. I thought that it had great characters. I thought that it did a really good job of talking about asexuality. I thought the YouTube stuff was done really, really well. Overall, I think I gave it like a 3.5 stars. I think that's my final rating on it. I did really like it, and I'm glad that I actually pushed myself to read it, because at the beginning of the year, I wasn't sure I was going to. So, good move. Glad I read it. I also tried to read one more ebook before June officially ended, but it didn't happen. I fell asleep, and so I didn't finish it. Which is fine. I didn't need to read another book, but hey, there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed following me along this entire month of read-a-thon. I've never done a month-long read-a-thon before, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pretty pleased with my 12 books that I read and the number of challenges that I accomplished. I think 20 out of 25 of the challenges. I've already posted my wrap-up, so be sure to go and watch that, and you can hear my final thoughts about all 12 of the books that I read. Thank you so much for watching if you watched all the way to the end of this vlog, and thank you if you watched all of these vlogs. That would be really impressive of you, and I would just, you know, love you forever. Thank you so much for watching, though. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!